Welcome to the little digital niche I'm carving out for myself. A welcoming, sentimental little corner that paradoxically has room for you and so many others to sit and visit for a while. Perhaps envision this corner more like a tent, a big green canvas tent, custom made to be a summer-long home tucked away in a valley alongside a mountain river. Can you picture it? And here I am, beckoning you in. My name is Janelle, and I am so many things. Perhaps as you make yourself at home in this space, and we share stories around the campfire or swinging in the hammock, you will discover what some of those things are. Maybe even some things I hadn't realized about myself. What I can say is that so many of those things can trace their origins and inspirations back to the summers of my childhood and adolescence. Summers spent in the eastern High Sierras, in Reds Meadow Valley, alongside the middle fork of the San Joaquin River, camping in a big green tent, and later a small trailer, as my grandmother's summer companion. What you will find here are vignettes from my summers in the Sierras, fond memories of the places, the animals, the unique experiences of living essentially off-grid for 3 months every year, from the time I was 6 until well into high school, and the many lessons learned in nature's classroom. The old adage goes, home is where the heart is. The Sierras stole my heart during my most impressionable years and has yet to give it back. Every time I drive past Minaret Vista, down the valley road, with the smells of earthy forest loam and the tang of pine trees in my nose, I feel like my heart is coming home. If you're familiar with the eastern High Sierras, or more specifically Mammoth Lakes and Reds Valley, maybe you too will be filled with the warm glow of homecoming. I invite you to stick around and share your own memories with me. If this is unfamiliar territory for you, give me a chance to win you over, and perhaps give you a reason to visit this little piece of heaven on earth. At the very least, I'll help you explore it through your mind's eye, and nose, and ears, and touch, and maybe even taste. Have you ever tasted fresh water straight out of a mountain? It's phenomenal. I'd love to promise a weekly vignette. That is my goal, but between wifing, mothering, teaching full-time, and running a home-based crafting business on the side, my calendar sometimes feels double and triple booked. As a complimentary, aka not paid, guest to the tent, you'll have access to some full-length stories and previews for everything else. Should you decide to pitch a tent next to mine and stay a while, after upgrading your subscription, you would have access to every full-length vignette, podcast readings of some of the articles, mini photo albums that go along with some of the stories, another series that I'm still tossing around that would delve deeper into the natural science woven through my experiences. I am a science teacher after all. And perhaps even access to journal entries kept by myself and my grandmother during our many summers, hers measured in decades, along the San Joaquin. I'd like to leave room for this to evolve based on where my memories take me, and what you, my readers and fellow adventurers, bring to the campfire. However, it would be dishonest to pretend that this isn't really a way to bring my grandmother to life again, to see and hear her, even if only in my mind and through my fingertips as they tap breath back into the shade she left behind, to honor the pivotal role she played in my life, as my summer memories would be dull and inanimate without her presence. That big green tent was custom made for her, and I know that when I step inside, I'm never truly alone. Thank you for visiting. I hope you choose to extend your stay.